Hello everyone. In this video, I hope to explain as simply as I can how to shift and use the gears on your bicycle. I thought it would be helpful to start with a definition of terms. So this, for starters, is a bike. This is not a road bike, this is not a mountain bike, this is not a gravel bike. This is a bike from Walmart, nothing special. This is what I would just call a bike. So coming to the back, this is the chain, obviously. This is the rear gear set, which is composed of a few different individual gears. This is the rear derailleur, which is going to move the chain from one gear to another. You can think about it as the rear derailleur literally derails the chain and pushes it onto a different gear. This is the front derailleur, which is going to shift the chain on the front gear set, which mine is comprised of 3 different rings, 3 different gears. For the purposes of this video, we're just going to use the big one. Just know that if you were to go up a super steep hill, you're going to want to use the smallest ring on the front gear set. This is the handlebar shifter for the rear gear set, and this is the handlebar shifter for the front gear set. Okay, let's start with the basics. When you are starting from a stop, it is going to be easiest to pedal when you start in the largest gear in the back, which will correspond to 1 right here, and then shift up as you get faster. All right. Okay, so when you're on the bike, when you're starting from a stop, you want to be on 1, which is going to be the big ring back there. That's going to give you the easiest start. And as you start pedaling, should feel fine when you're on 1, normal. But as you start to get faster, you're going to notice it gets actually even easier to pedal. It gets even easier to pedal, and your legs start moving faster and faster and faster. At that point is when you want to start shifting up. And that's going to bring your cadence down of your legs. So you'll be pedaling slower because you shifted the gear, and this is the more appropriate gear for this speed. And if you want to go even faster, you just keep switching up the gears, and you'll notice the amount of pressure you have to put through your legs is going to change, which is going to change the cadence. And it's all in accordance with the speed you're going, the gear you're in, and how fast you're moving your feet. So if I switch to my highest gear right here, my feet are pedaling nice and slowly, but I'm able to maintain this fast speed because I'm in the highest gear on the back. Now let's say I have a hill to go up. I'm going to drop it down to a very low gear. This is the one hill we have in this neighborhood. I'm going to slow down a little bit. And because I'm on a hill now, I'm on a low gear, but because I can keep my cadence high, I can go up the hill without too much effort. And I'm not actually pushing that hard. Now look, if I put myself in a high gear, and then I stop, and I try to start from here, I have to push really hard, and my feet are barely moving. And that's because of the gearing. This gear is more appropriate for higher speeds like this. So as I'm going faster, the cadence and the revolutions of my feet are more appropriate, and it's more comfortable this way. So I'm letting the gearing and the bike do the work at keeping me at this speed. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. But as you get used to riding the bike more and more, you'll get a sense for which gear you need to be in. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like. If you know someone who would benefit from the information in this video and would improve their ability to ride their bicycle this summer, please send this video to them.